Welcome to Science Access. In today's class, we'll be talking about the law of set, commonly called the law of set of algebra. A very simple topic. If you know you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Now, the law of set simply describes how set behave during operations such as what the union, intersection, even the complement in some cases. So it simply describes it's a set of rules that describe how set behave. So in this class, we'll talk about the cumulative law, cumulative law, and we'll talk about number 2, the associative law. So let's start with the first one, the cumulative. Now, the cumulative law simply implies that in a pair of sets, A and B, pair of set A and the pair of set B, A union B is equal to B union A. And in that same pair of set, this is when you are dealing with union operation. In this same pair of set, if you are dealing with intersection operation, it means A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. To prove this, let's assume that we have a set A, 1, 2, 3, and a set B, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's prove that this statement is true and this statement is true. So let's look for A union B. This is A union B. Let's look for the A union B. Now, remember union, you pick all the sets in both. But for example, you pick 1, pick 2. 3 is actually in both sets, is occurring 2 times. So, but you pick only 1. So I'll start. I'll pick 1 here. I'll pick 2. 3 is occurring in set A and set B, but you don't need to put both. Just pick 1. So I'll pick 3, pick 4, I'll pick 5. So let's look for the set B union A. I'll still pick all the sets in both. Anyone that is occurring more than once, I'll just pick 1. So B union A, let's pick. You can start picking from here, you can start picking from here, you still get the same thing. So let's pick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you notice that set A union B, this set A union B is equal to this set B union A. So it's the same thing, it's equal. That is, this statement is correct. Let's do the same for this. Now so we have proven that this is equal to this. So let's try for this. A intersection B. Intersection means what is common to both of them. Is A, is 1 common to both of them? No. Is 2 common to both of them? No. Is 3 common to both of them? Yes. 3. Is 4 common to both of them? No. Is 5 common to both of them? No. So this is A intersection B. Let's do B intersection A. Okay, so B intersection A. So if you want to do that, you have to still look for what is common in both B and A. So is 1 common to both? No. Is 2 common to both? No. Is 3 common to both? Yes. Is 4 common to both? No. Is 5. So it's also 3. So you realize that A intersection B, which is 3, is equal to B intersection A, which is also 3. So this statement proves true. So it's a very simple concept. This is the cumulative law, all right, showing how sets behave. So let's check the associative law. Now, for the second one, the associative law, what you just need to know is this. A union B union C is equal to what? A union B union what? C. And A intersection what? B intersection what? C is equal to what? A intersection what? B intersection what? C. Now you must be very careful in dealing with this. This is quite different from what that. So let's assume that we have a set, for example. Let's assume that we have a set. Let's just use A is equal to what? 1. Let's use the same thing. 2, 3. B is equal to what? 3, 4, 5. C is equal to what? Let's see, 5, 6, what? 7. Okay. So this is 7. So we have 3 sets. Let's prove this associative law that A union B in brackets. That means you have to solve this one first. Then the answer, you have to look for the answer union what? C is equal to what? A is equal to what? B union C. You solve this one first. Then you now look for the union of the answer and what? Base. So let's solve this first. Let's look for what? A union what? B. So from what you have on the board, A union B is what? 1, 2. It's actually what you have here, since we are using the figure. 3, 4, 5. So let's drop C here. The set C is what? Set C is what? 5, 6, what? 7. Now let's now look for A union B union what? C. Let me not put it back. Let me just put union what? C. So remember what I did first is to look for, solve this one first, which I did here. Then I now pick this one, which I dropped here. So I now want to look for this, the union of the answer here, which is this, and this, which is this. So let's look for the union. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is present in those places. So we have 5, 6, 7. So this is it. Now, let's now solve this. First, you have to look for the union of B and what? C. So union of B and C. B union C. Now, where is B? This is B and this is C. So we have 3, 4, 5 is present in both. So 5, 6, 7. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, what I did is simple. This is B union C. So I'm picking all the elements here. 1, 2. 5 is present in both. You pick one. Then 6, 7. So that's what we have here. So let's now look for what? A. A, just bring out what? Bring back what? A. So A that we have here is what? 1, 2, what? 3. So let's now look for A union what? B union what? C. So if you do that, you notice that you have, let's start from the smallest number. We have 1, 2. Here we have what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you will now notice that the associative law is true. This A union B in bracket union C, which is this, is equal to A union in bracket B union what? C. This is equal to what? This. So the statement what? Prove true. So you can also do the same for what? The intersection. Let me just do that. Or you can take this as a form of what? Assignment. Tell me if it's actually what? True or what? False. In my next class, I'll be dealing with other what? Law or rules of what? Set. Thank you for watching.